That's not how the song goes at all, man. That's just ridiculous. Well, sometimes what your life needs is something that's light, but also filling, that's super tasty, that is packed full with all the nutrients you need to start your day with all of those Mexican usual suspects. Well, this is that. We are making a delicious Mexican salad bowl to kickstart our day. And who better to lead us on our way on this Mexican adventure than Amy Hopkins. Now, I say that because I've taught my 3-year-old boy to every time we talk about fajitas or anything that is traditionally Mexican, he's got to go, out in
so
celebration, which is super, super cute. And I feel like doing that because the salad bowl looks scrumptious.
It really does. I mean, look at the beautiful colors we've got going here. We've got our beautiful black beans. We've got our delicious quinoa, which has already been cooked. And what's so great about a dish like this is it's plant-based, but there's amazing sources of protein. So quinoa has all your 9 essential amino acids.
Wow,
Plus we've got protein and fiber in our black beans. If you want to change it up, you could use those red kidney beans, for example, as well. And now, I know your feelings on coriander. we know already what you're going to say, but it is typical Mexican flavor. However, you could maybe swap it out for a bit of spring onion or maybe even a little bit of basil, shredded up, something different.
Yeah, maybe a
parsley,
little bit of parsley. I suppose
what
you're looking for is the freshness, is the pop of fresh, something to counterbalance
definitely
the flavors in the bowl.
What you also get from that delicious lime juice, also so classic of that Mexican flavor.
Mexican flavor profile.
So I'm just adding some chopped tomatoes in here quickly, and we've got a bit of beautiful red onion. Again, if the red onion's a little bit strong for you, you could use spring onions, for example, chopped very lightly, or even little shallots. I love red onions. So I'm going to just
sweet as well, so that's another counterbalance. So when you talk about the quinoa having the 9 essential amino acids, so I'm guessing then for somebody who's training and working the weights and working the muscles, it's a great way to start your day with that kind of protein to give that to your body, because we know how essential those aminos are for
for
keeping
recovery.
the muscles growing.
Absolutely, and you've got your good carbohydrates in here too. Obviously, your fiber, so good for the digestive system, helps keep you feeling fuller for longer. And we've got our delicious jalapenos. A little bit of chili. I love a bit of spice, so we're just going to add those bad boys in.
And again, most of them have a kind of a slightly sweet flavor profile as well, which is nice.
Definitely. They're not as hot as those bird's eyes, you know. And again, thank goodness I didn't cut them, because I have that habit of cutting chili and touching my eye. It's the worst.
Getting it in the face. No, for sure. Now, you talk about the fiber. I mean, we've been discussing this with dietitians now, that gut health is probably the most important thing when it comes to anything, whether it's your immune system, whether it's burning fat. Making sure that you've got the right gut health, and how you achieve that is with a daily dose of fiber. You've got to make sure that your gut is getting what it needs to be able to create all the healthy bacteria and everything that your balance needs. You know,
well, all the research is showing us that our gut is our second brain. I mean, so much comes from there, and totally about feeding yourself well means a better immune system.
For some of us, it might be our first brain. We might actually think with our tummies before the brain gets activated, certainly at this time of the day.
So I'm just squeezing some beautiful lime juice over. If you don't have lime, it's not always easy to find. You can use a bit of lemon juice, for example, as well. And quinoa, while it's, like we just said, such an incredible grain, 9 essential amino acids, it can be a little expensive sometimes. So if you want to use an alternative, for example, like millet, although millet is more affordable and it's delicious, it doesn't have all 9 essential amino acids. So you want to mix it up with something else, like your beans, for example, another source of plant
the legumes
protein.
are the hero, guys. They are inexpensive, and they might hold the key to kind of addressing our massive statistics when it comes to hunger in this country and food insecurity, because they do pack such a nutrient punch, and they have the fiber, and they've got the protein.
And they're really good. They're yummy,
and I
especially
suppose
with
they
this
add a bit of body
flavor.
to the recipe.
They are the best thing to add to salads in general, because they just give it that kind of bulk up and, of course, keep you feeling fuller. They're delicious, and like I said, you can use your red kidney beans, for example, instead of your black ones if you want to as well. You could even put chickpeas in a salad like this, although that's not as Mexican, but
for sure, totally.
So look at how beautiful and delicious this looks.
Pack it in a little lunchbox, take it to work, and you are sorted. When that midday slump hits you, just recharge, refuel with all the right kind of nutrients. If you want to find this recipe, it is sitting on expressoshow.com with a host of culinary delights. I haven't been given an actual...
You can put a little scoopy of yogurt in as well if you feel like it.
I'm going to do that.
You're going to have a little taste.
You see, I don't know why I wasn't given a... because they know I'm going to taste.
That's the kind of spoon you need. We know your appetite.
Exactly. You know, that's what I'm thinking right now with my tummy first.
Fresh, filling, beautiful, easy to make, beautiful for desk lunch.
And so Mexican.
Yes. Yay! Yummy.
That is absolutely delicious. Thank you so much. And it's fresh and it pops with flavor. The little jalapenos, that makes it. A little bit of
Perfect.
spice, absolutely delicious. So you can find this recipe on expressoshow.com. I suggest you have a little bit of fun with that, maybe add your variants. If you're going to spice this up with anything, let us know. Inspire us. You can hit us up on Espresso Morning Show Facebook page. I'm going to have another taste.
Yes, do it.
So good.
No, it looks divine.